I'm going to show you one of the coolest things you can do with Gmail, which is automatic responses to specific senders or specific titles. It's a little bit tricky, so you need to follow intently. And we do it like this. First of all, we go into the famous settings button. And what we're going to do is going into Google Labs. It's very cool. Click on Labs. These are all kind of features and developments that are not enabled automatically in your account. Some of them done by private people. Some very, very cool stuff here. And what we're going to enable right now is what we call canned response. Canned responses. You can see here, canned responses. And we're going to enable it. Enable, and of course, what we have to do right now is to save what we just changed, save changes. And right now we have enabled canned responses, so it's going to reload my account. Now, how do we play around with the canned responses? So we go back to settings, and what we can do is we need to create a new response. So we can do it in several ways, a new canned response. We can do it simply by composing a message. Okay, compose a message. For instance, thanks for your interest. It doesn't matter. Now you can do tons of stuff here. You can add a link that will give, for instance, everyone who sends you a lead through your website gets a canned response, an automatic response to the lead that says, to view all my properties, click on this link. And then you can insert a link using the link button over here. You can just insert a link. You can say someone, thanks for your interest, I will get back to you as soon as I can. And again, organize some sort of a link or a picture or something that to be sent to these people. So let's say that, but I'm going to be very modest here. This is just what I want to send people. Thanks for your interest. And I'm going to save it. You see, canned responses and new canned response. Give it a name. Let's say example for tutorial. Okay. And now what I can do is I can save it. It's actually already been saved. Example for tutorial. There's no need to save it unless I change anything. Cool. Now I'll save the email. This is important. Save now. I save the email, draft save. It's in my draft box or label. Doesn't really matter. Now for the cool stuff. I want this canned response to be sent automatically to specific people or specific subjects or specific emails. And we already know how to do that. We go back to the settings button, settings, and we've learned this in another video. We create a filter. We're going to create a new filter that says that anyone who sends me a subject line, this is just my example, you can decide whatever you want. You can base it on the field of who sent the mail, from the title of the mail, or has any words. You decide which filter to use. I'm going to use a filter that anyone who sends me the word goals in the subject will receive this canned response. Create filter with this search, and look at what's been added. If you've seen the other video that I used filters, you see that this is a new line since we enabled this feature. Send a canned response. Let's choose the response. Example for tutorial. Now you can create as many canned responses as you would like. Example for tutorial is the one that I already saved beforehand, and I'm going to create the filter. I'm not going to apply it right now to matching conversations, just for future emails. I'm creating the filter. And the new filter has been created. You can see subject goals. Whenever the word goals appears in the subject, the canned response will be sent automatically using the template example for tutorial. Now let's see how it works in real life. So I'm going to use another account, my Yahoo account, and you see I'm going to send, just as a demo right now, an email with a subject line goals. Let's send it from Yahoo. Okay, sending. The email was sent. I'm going to show you exactly the entire process. So back to my Gmail account, you see I received this email right now that says goals, and it's going to identify that there is a canned response or an autoresponder based on this filter for the word goals. And let's go back to my Yahoo account, and I'm going to go to the inbox, and you see I received an auto-response. Thanks for your interest. I automatically received this response from your Gmail account. It's so cool using canned responses. I highly recommend seeing this video again doing step by step until you create a very nice canned response or auto response for anyone who's sending you specific emails from specific websites or titles. And it's a nice personal touch that shows that you're a real business person.